Hello everybody, welcome to this new episode. In today's video I would like to walk you through the installation process of Kafka. How to start the server, the zookeeper, the broker, how to send messages to it through the command line, how to listen to messages through the command line, and how to create a very simple client application with Java which will communicate with the Kafka server. So let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is we're gonna head on to Kafka Apache, or you download the package, the application. Once it's downloaded, we are going to unpack it. Going to do this from the command line with the command tar -x for instructions zip to unzip the files of Kafka. Then I move into the directory that it creates. If we now go back to the page of the project, we can see here the quick start. By the way, you can listen to this guy. He explains very well what Kafka is and what it can mean to you. So the first thing that we're going to do here is start the zookeeper. In another window, I will start the broker with the next command here. So this is the point where clusterization takes place. We have now created a cluster which contains only one broker, but you could create more if you need to. So then we need to create an event, or a topic. Actually, we're going to create a topic. A topic is like a bucket, it's like a channel in which messages are sent to, and from where you can listen to messages. So I will rename this here. I will call this Kafka lesson 1. That will be the channel, or the event. The topic actually in the Kafka language is called a topic, so let's keep it that way. This is the topic, Kafka lesson 1. So now we have created a topic. Could not be established. Why is that? Did we create zookeeper shutting down Kafka? Something went wrong here. Let's try again. Seems fine now. And maybe I just did it too quick before the zookeeper even started. So now we have the topic created. That's very good. If I just change the same command and replace the word create by describe, it will give me more information about the topic that we just created. That's very good. And now I need to find a way to write messages or events into the topic. So that's the way we do with this command here. I'm going to copy it in a new console. I will indicate here my topic, Kafka lesson 1. I hit enter, and now we see a prompt appears here onto the left side. That means that I can start writing my message to to the channel, to the topic. Say hello there. And if we want to read those messages or to listen to those messages from the command line, I just have to copy this fifth step here. Again, a new console window, and I will indicate my topic name here, Kafka lesson 1. Now we see the message appears here, and if I write another message it will appear there as well. Trust me on that, I'm not gonna do it, so to keep it short. So let's head on to Eclipse and designed or built a very simple application that will talk to Kafka. It will be a Java project. Say hi to Kafka. I open my perspective here. I will create a package and a class inside of it. My main class, I will activate the public static void main so I get a free method I can work with. And the next thing I want to do is go and find my libraries, my dependencies. Since we are going to work on a client application, I will need client libraries for it. So I'm going onto Google and search for my Kafka clients jar and download it with all its dependencies. Let's call this Eclipse. As soon as it downloads, I will just unzip it and add it to my project. On the build path, configure build path, libraries, class path, add external libraries. By the way, if you are using Maven as your dependency manager, you wouldn't need to do all these things. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I need is to set up some configuration settings for my application. So I will take this from properties. Let's call this settings, new properties. I will make sure that I import these objects. Properties is no, is properties. There we go. The first thing that I will need to do is to add the bootstraps to these properties. Settings. I'll use the boot. So I need bootstrap.servers. Notice the plural form here, servers, which means I can provide many servers. I only have one, so I will give only one here. Copy this endpoint and place it there. The next one will be to define the key value data types. From the producer config, I will get key serializer class, and from the org Apache Kafka Commons serialization string serializer, this I will pass as a value string. I need to define the same things for the values. So I just copy these, replicate this, and the only thing I need to replace will be here. Instead of key, I will search for values, value serializer. There you go. So far I have my basic settings in place. Now I need to create a producer, a Kafka producer. Object. This Kafka producer object will work with strings. I will call it KP for Kafka producer. And here I will pass the settings that I just defined. Says it's not being closed, but that is not a problem. So the next thing that I need to do is to create a record. A record is the message or log, whatever I want to send to Kafka. So I create this with producer record. It will be string. I will call this, let's call it a message, and the new producer record will require as a argument to have a topic. Our topic was Kafka lesson 1, and this is going to be the message that I'm going to send. I am very excited about learning Kafka. So the message is in place. Now we need to send that message to Kafka. We do that by calling kp send and a record, which I call message. I'm not going to use a callback. This is a very simple demonstration. And finally we close this object. And to make it a little bit more nitty, we will surround the send declaration with a try-catch block. So now we have this guy is here listening to, this is the consumer. So we're now going to try and fire this application. There are no recent launches. Okay, no problem. We will have to create a running configuration for that. The app application, there you go, run. I'm very excited about learning Kafka. And yep, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys today. Hope you enjoyed, hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Till the next time. Cheers.